So this is the Bosch Universal Aquatak 135, and I've already taken it out, but I want to just speak what I think initially about the product. I'm not doing a full review in terms of using it. I just want to speak about putting it together, because that's essential to know and what I particularly think personally. So anyway, this is the 135. It takes 1,900 watts of electricity and the power is 135 bar, if you know what that means. And let me just tell you straight away, the only instructions you're going to get are these in terms of pictures. So I'm not really impressed with that because they're not that obvious. And on the other side, it just shows you some accessories that you can buy, a couple that come with it. So I've opened it, taken it all out. I'll just show you inside what it comes with. This these two booklets here, which I'm not particularly impressed with. Right, you got this one, the typical my phone has to go. So yeah, they're just very sketchy instructions, and then the rest of it is just foreign language. And then this one, well, it's just a load of bumps really, technical data, none of that's relevant. So pretty poor, I would say, about the instructions. If it was a bin, that's what I'd do with them. So that's the only instructions you're going to get. There's a few videos on YouTube, but I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons. Okay, so far this is what the box looks like. We've got a list of what's what. Well, that's in a foreign language for a start off, so that's no good to you. Oh, English, high pressure washer. Okay, seriously. So anyway, let's go to the thing. I put it together. So let's start on this side. Now this gun thing here, you've got to squeeze the trigger. If you try to take it off, it won't come off. So you've got to squeeze the trigger to take it off. Pull it this way, and then it comes out this. Now it slots in the hole at the bottom there. No instructions to tell you that. When you try to do this, it won't go. You've literally got to put it in there and squeeze the trigger to put the down thing back on. Okay. So once you understand that, that's a good thing. Let's just take it back off. I want to show you something underneath. You can see underneath there. This is where this hose goes. So we'll come back to that in a minute. So talking about the hose, I've just slotted it over the top like this to store it, like that. But the actual storage is supposed to be in here, between there. How stupid is that to try and get that between there? Because this hose is really stiff, and you're going to struggle to put it in there. So to me, I'll just put it over the top of the handle like that to store it. Good enough. Right, talking about the handle here. Now at the back is you can undo this and actually extend the handle. You can extend that. So remember that, because nothing tells you that. Very few videos on YouTube show you that. Put it back down, adjust it. It's good for extending it, for wheeling it around. Now we've got the electric cable at the back here. Now as you can see, it's supposed to wind around these two, if you can see that. Okay, so it's just loose at the minute because I've not used this yet. At the back here, now that's, see one of these ends are identical, look, as far as I know. Look, let's have a look. Okay, I've not used it, so, but they do look identical, don't they? So one end goes in there, and you've got to mess about with this, squeeze that together to push it in. You see that? And then that slots in. In fact, let me take it off and show you. I'm just telling you. It's going to hold on to this, hang on. So we've got to push that in for that damn thing to go in. Hang on, just hang on. Sorry about the camera moving round everywhere. Anyway, bit of brute force and ignorance. Squeeze that red thing in there and push that in while holding the whole unit. It's going close so you can see it. So that's a bit of a pain. Let me try to take it out and tell you how you do it. So I've had to squeeze that in before pulling the hose back out. Okay, so as you know, the hose goes under here on the gun to attach it. Right, let's go around here. Now at the front we have got this. Now this came in a separate packet. This is the filter. It's like a clear thing, and I think it squashes down inside. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't. Looks like it's got a washer in there or something. You can see that. Now that screws onto there. You have to use this because it's the filter for the water. So on the end here, as you can see there, you're going to attach your hose pipe, but a hose pipe that's usually got one of those connectors on the end. There's not a picture here, otherwise I would show you. You don't want to put a hose pipe on there with a Jubilee clip, although you could, but you're better off with that connector. So like a connector with a retracting sleeve that you can pull the damn thing off. This button here is just the on off. It doesn't go further round, it doesn't go to the left. That's it, that's all it does. Okay, so that's off at the top onto the 2 o'clock position. So from the on off switch, the water filter, we've got a nice inbuilt handle here. What have we got next? Now this thing here came in the box loose and I've just slotted in there. So the thin end seems to want to go in there somewhere. That goes in there and then push it against that lug to store it. Now this is the bottom end of this is this. Now I'll show you this. I slotted onto here, but I'll show you how in a minute. So I've taken it off and I'll just show you, because this here presses in. And as I press in, can you see the underside there? Watch. You can just see it moving like that, going in and out. I'll show you through there, look. Hang on. Right, watch this. You can see that there. Pressing it there, look. So it's like a locking mechanism when you put this in. So when you push that in, let's just see if I can. You see that where there's a that's not fully home yet. So it's a bit of fiddlers that. Let me just tell you. Now what I did, I had to press this red button, and it's a really stiff button to press in until that joins fully. So while it's going in, this red lug, as you push it down, needs to really stick out, and then push the damn thing together, and then it should be fully home like it is when my fingernail is there all the way around. But this is hard to press. But you can see what it does at the bottom as I press it, look. It opens it. It's a locking mechanism. So persevere with that. Now what this is the 3 different, power jets when you're outside. Now you've probably seen them on YouTube. There's plenty of videos showing the different ways they do it. And there's different adapters you can also buy. But it comes with this one as standard. So that's what that is. And the other end of it plugs onto your gun. Let's show you, hang on, let's get the gun off. Oh, before we go there, this washer bottle. Now it just kind of sits on here, look. It just slots on, just push off, I'll wiggle it like that. It's a really stupid thing. Look. Just goes on there, just slots on, just like it parks there. Now this fits on this gun thing somehow, but I can't figure out how. It must squirt out of here. So when you've got it connected to the gun from that side, when you're using the power hose, it squirts out of here and takes a partial amount of whatever you've put in there for the cleaning solution through the whole system, through pressure. Let me just show you, hang on. So I've taken that off and I've put this on in the same manner by squeezing that red button hard and then slotting it on the end. So you can see once you fill the bottle up, of course, and then it'll squirt out of there. So it'll be like this. Psss, when you're doing your driveway or whatever, it'll foam up for whatever detergent you've put in. So I'm going to take this back off here now. So I'm going to park it back on there. That's it. So let me have a look what else there is. Right, I'm going to take the gun back off. And we're going to attach the gun and this. So let me just show you in the end of here. You see there's a particular shape. Let me get in the light somewhere. Hang on. There's a particular shape inside there. Whereas you turn this, I'll show you what I mean. Right, if you see the end of this, See that there? Show you my fingers, hang on. There, see these? If I look downwards, you can see the shape of it. So that's will only fit in there one way. So let me show you, it's going to go in there. So I've just put it in there, you can see without it falling. Give me a second. I'll hold it between my knees, see if I can show you that. Go into the light. So this is going to go in here like this. There's only one way for it to go in. That's it. But it'll just come straight back out. So that's got to go in there in the right way. It won't go in any other way until you get it right like that. Okay, once it's there, and you push it fully on like that, turn it. It's I think it's clockwise. That's it, it's clockwise. Now for some reason, the whole barrel turns one way. If it's going down that way, it turns clockwise. Don't ask me why it turns clockwise, it doesn't seem to have any function whatsoever. So when you want to change the spray, I think you're supposed to turn this somehow. I'm not sure how yet because I've not done it yet. Perhaps you have to take it back out and put it back in another way, I don't know yet. Right, I've just sussed it out, but it's really hard to turn. There, hang on. It does turn. Can you hear it click? Hang on. There you are, there's the click. So that gives you the 3 different spray nozzles, but it's really tough to turn. So bear that in mind. Bear it in mind. So that's the gun, that's the connection. We've done this. Power hose, the power cable. So you're going to have to attach it to your mains electricity, keep any extensions away from water, wherever you plug this into. Remember, water and electricity, terrible. Got to be very vigilant, keep children, keep pets, keep them all away while you're using this until it's put away safely. So that's really about it. Would I give this a star rating? I can't yet until I've used it because it looks like it's fairly good in use. How it's all put together, I would say 5 out of 10. In use on YouTube videos, it looks like it's a good 8 out of 10. But I might do another YouTube video as a review of it in use. But in the meantime, I hope you liked this video. I hope I've covered most things. If I haven't, feel free to ask any questions. I'm just looking to make sure I have. The handle there, pick it up there, wheel it around. It's on wheels, look. That's just about it. And you can buy other accessories. Now, as far as I know, this end bit here, I'm not sure if this end bit stores in there, inside there. See that in the back? This end bit here. I think it might store in there. Anyway, that is the last of the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's gone for 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Thank you for watching. Bye.